I can pull that my way. Now I can't get over here. Alright, let's see here. I was in there editing the video, and I got bigger problems than just the motor. Oh yes, I do. See, it's so hot out here, you know. It's hot out here. You can't think what you're doing, you know. Sweating. I sweat so much you couldn't think. And I seen myself doing this right here. That ain't supposed to do that. That's hung up. Something ain't right. The light on that. I thought I did repair this switch. Now what is it? You have to get in between to make it a... Alright, I just want a light up here. Okay, I'll go get me a light. Dang. There's something crawled up in there. Uh-oh. I don't know what that could be. Dirt dauber's nest. Rat crawled up in there. Got some rust got back down in here. Maybe some water damage has put a little rust on the gear or something. Let me fight this for a while. Does that motor have a reset button, I wonder? Yeah, I'm grasping for straws. Yeah, I didn't know that belt was in that bad a shape there. I need a new belt. Let me go get my little mirror. I barely got room to close this door. And get out of here. Alright, let me get my little mirror. I called Jerry. I said, Jerry, do you have any luck on that motor? He says, you know, I could completely forgot all about that. He's calling the guy right now. Buddy of his does air conditioning and all that kind of thing. Basically got all kinds of motors over there. I am in the worst place of the whole dang shop. I've got me a little stool I'm sitting on. over here, and I was wrong. There's still more spider webs there. Now, you want to talk about something rigged now. That's how that's rigged. That's the way they had it rigged, and I just rigged it a little bit more professionally. That's wood screws down in that block. Same way over here. Brought my little tools, but I did not bring this big wrench to, yeah. I don't know why this motor just went whop and that was it. You know, a motor usually sit there and hum or whine or something. Well, that didn't do that. Well, there's no room for a tripod. There's no room to set this camera. There ain't no room for nothing over here, so I might as well quit whining about it and take this thing off. Here's something lovely. The main wires coming in, there's no color code. They're all blue. You can see right there that masking tape. I had marked that before. Now I've got to crawl back out of here and get some masking tape. I got a ground black and white right there. If I get a 110, which I probably will, I will just figure out how I'm going to do this, and put another plug in right there. Cobweb in front of the camera, and try to get out of rewiring all this. Alright, let's back up out of here. This is ordeal. Just get out of here. Got one down. That's the red. I got the light resting on my knee. And the white. Greasy wire. I don't even want that thing to touch me. Alright, now I've got to find out what kind of wrench I got there. Looks like 7/16. Can't see nothing over here. It? Oh yeah. Alright, let me get these out. How that hold that, I don't know, but it did. Give me a wrench. Goodness sakes. I had a knee cord origination here. That may take a socket, I don't know. Get in there, boy. Look, my hand gets in the way and I can't see no more. these longer screws. Let's see, he's got nuts up under there. Okay, I got it. I have just been slimed.
That cord has been laying down in that reservoir.
And that reservoir on the bottom is full of oil that shouldn't be there. Now let me find a place outside I can set this thing. Oh, I don't see nothing right here visible that has upset its apple cart. I don't smell no burnt motor. There sure is no reset button. The color of that wiring don't look great. That don't mean nothing. Well, I believe I will try and set this up over there and plug it in. That wire over there in the dark, I was calling white. That's the ground wire. That is green. I'm gonna hook it up right here and see what happens. Nothing. No sound, no hum, no sparks, no nothing. Thermal protected, huh? Well, I don't see nothing burn up. This has got connection, if that's thermocoupling. I'm going to try and sand them little points. Do you believe that? But I had to turn the pulley to get it started. Alright, let me try that again. Okay. It started on its own, but it's mighty weak. Did it start that?
heard from Jerry. He ain't heard nothing back from the guy. I'm gonna let this run a few minutes like that's gonna help anything. Usually these have a capacitor on the outside, you know, to help them get started. How these work, I'm not no motor expert or nothing like that, but if they're gonna have to turn it each time to get it started, that's gonna really suck. You can roll it either way, forward or reverse. It'll run either way. It just won't start by itself. Since I'm having such a wonderful time, I'm going to take it back apart and sand them points again. And I know if the points is too wide on something or other, it's not going to work right. Well, it's not working right anyway. So since I've got this pulled out, going through all this trouble, I'm going to try that one more time. If that don't work, I'm going to stick it back on there and hand crank it. And which way does this motor supposed to turn? 1725 RPM. Looking at it from the shaft, this one turns counterclockwise. Looking at it from the shaft, whether that's reversed or not, I don't know. Well, it tried to, it looked like it was trying to go this way, so that's counterclockwise. I will, oh, and I didn't mark the frame when I took it off the frame. I'll have to bring a screwdriver with me and switch it around if it don't jive. I think this is the way it come off here. So I'm going to mark it right here. Frame offset one way. Alright, let me try all this again. Stay in there. Stay up. I don't hear nothing. Anyway, still got to start it. Yeah, the way she goes. Ain't heard nothing back from Jerry. Probably won't. Well, anyway. I'm going to try and put that back over there. I'm going to cut off 14 foot of that cord that don't need that over there. And try to hand crank it. See how that goes. Alright, I'm back in my hole. And I'm going to take a break. And then I'm going to see about getting that rascal back in there. Yeah, buddy. The best lights I've ever had. It's sure making its keep over here, and I sure am getting it nasty.
Well, I guessed at it which way that went on here. And I put it on the frame wrong. Dang it. I chose unwisely. Let me turn that back around. Start bragging on your flashlight and it goes out on you. Whoops. Up, hooked up. Which way that turns. Cut off all that cord that laid down there in that oil. And now that I have got this all over me, get out of here. Alright, let me see if I'm fast enough to do this. No power. This little old motor here has got enough RPM on its own. Let me see if I can get that other one up to RPM. And the whole problem is this switch is way over here out of the way. Yes, sir. No, too slow. This thing has only got 1075 RPM. Alrighty, boy. Alright, let me fool with this motor here. I believe if I remember right, this bracket was broke and I remade the whole bracket, if I remember right. Don't look like 1725. No. That looks like 3450. And that's got to be a 3/4 horsepower. That thing is really, really heavy. And which way is that shaft turning? Turning clockwise
looking at the shaft. That's an old motor. I guarantee you that comes with that saw. And that's not what I'm looking for. Well, that's no dice today. And I think that's all I got laying around. I got a bunch of quarter horsepower motors. That ain't worth the flip. So I might as well get out of here. Quit looking at that. Hit the thing. Put the blowers up, and you no telling what it's gonna do.
Groovy.